both South Island players. D Blair, multiple-time New Zealand champion, both representatives of the South Island 8-ball team. Just while this game gets underway, give you some results of some of the other games. Brent Wells with a 4-3 victory over Nick Spears in the last 32. Rod Buck, 4-3 winner over Brent Baxter. Des just claiming small ones there. The other last 16 matches, which will be starting soon, we've got Matt McInnes against Simon Singleton, Gary Gillard against Brent Wells, Steve Denton against Rod Buck, John Carrion, who just triumphed over Glenn Coots, will play Harry Heinger in the last 16. Phil Wilkinson's also into the last 16, last year's singles champion winner. He's waiting for a game being played at the moment between Chris Bowman and George Elvin. He will play the winner of that match in the last 16. And also, if you were just watching earlier, Healy White has progressed into the last 16 and he will play Iti Talasaga in the other last 16 match. So here on the feature table though, it's Des Blair at the table on Littles. Obviously just a mark on the cue ball there. Des wanted cleaned. Very nice shot there from Des. Just run out of position a little bit here though. It's a nice back cut on the two. Very delicately played. There's a big game as well going on the table next door to us between Matt McInnes and Simon Singleton. Certainly two of the favourites for the event, so we'll keep you up to date with the scores on that table as well. Well, it's what they call a good miss. Des has stacked that 3 ball over the corner hole very nicely. Doesn't leave Jordan a lot of options here. Jordan coming through his first couple of matches, first 3 matches, fairly comfortably. In the last round he just beat Bill in the last 32. Jordan's been overplaying 8-ball in Australia for the last few years, playing with a slightly smaller size cue ball as they do over in Australia, playing slightly different rules, but nonetheless still playing a lot of high level competition 8-ball. It's like someone's bought me some lunch. Dwayne Happy Mana here, sitting next to me enjoying some food from the Cashmere Club. Nice little shot there from Des. Again, just really limiting Jordan's start here. So he just played that 7 into a nice position, up by his 3 over the corner. Leaves Jordan a tough start. Jordan going to take this 14 ball onto the corner pocket. No, it's just nudging the 11 off the rail and leaving Des down table. So a little bit of tactics early on in this first frame. This is a big game. So over 250 players entered the singles event here at Cashmere, and we're down to the last 16. So very difficult with all the top players in the country just to get this far in the tournament. So there's certainly going to be some bit of chess in these tight games. You can't give an inch to these top players. They will pot all the balls in the blink of an eye. Des has just pushed his 4 up to the top rail, but hasn't really left it in a favourable position for 9 ball, having cover on that 4 to the corner. Jordan will now look at developing his other ball that was tied up by the 3 and the 7. Nice shot there from Jordan, just bringing the 10 out to open play, and this time restricting D Blair's shot options. So Des is elected to develop. Thinks he's got a bit of coverage there with the 3 ball over the corner. He's just brought a couple of his balls into open play, but does give Jordan an opportunity now. So just the update from the other table between Matt McInnes and Simon Singleton. Matt McInnes has won the first frame and he's 1-0 up. J Maehe at the table. Beautiful cue action, chin down on the cue. Nice straight arm. But he won't be happy with that. He looks content, maybe he was just trying to cover that 5 up the rail there. Des will be looking at bringing his 4 straight out into open play. Oh, well, he was trying to do both. He was trying to back cut that 6 and develop the 4. And unfortunately for Des, he's taken away his worker off that kiss. He's taken away the 3 ball, which was that ball over the pocket. And what's even worse is Des's 4 ball was landed in a very awkward position. So Des opting just to touch the 7 and leave Jordan really only a shot on the 9, but the control of this frame has certainly shifted in favour of Jordan. Jordan possibly look at just stacking this pocket with the 9. He's going at it. Yeah. It's the right shot there, just to cover that pocket, give him a little bit more time. His balls are certainly in more favourable positions now. It's how quickly it can swing. Des was in control. Call it a little bit unlucky, but perhaps a little bit careless with Des's last shot. He's going to have to play something creative here to get himself back into this frame. He's done it too. That's a very nice face double on the 5. Still got a lot more work to do though. Double on the 4 from Des, but it's a little bit low and it's ended up on the top rail, giving Jordan an opportunity here. Scoring from the other table, Simon Singleton, Matt McInnes, 1 each. Still the best of 7, the last 16. Jordan just having a look to see if the 10 ball has got a path through to that corner. Looks like it's obstructed by the 7, certainly into the heart of the pocket. Nice shot there from Jordan. Big shot coming up on the 11 ball. Looks like that's what he's made shape for, to pop this 11 down into the corner and also try and develop the 15 off this rail using the white ball. Could test the cueing here. Very nice shot from Jordan. Screwed into that shot and developed the 15 nicely over towards that middle hole. And that's made life a lot easier now for Jordan, but still has to get shape on that 10. Great shot though. Jordan just having a look at where he needs to be, what position the white needs to be in the table after potting this 9 to get the right angle on the 15. Played a bit of a stop drag shot there, and he's very unfortunate where he's landed, but he did lose control of that shot. Really needed to come back in and to the middle of the table, just underneath the black spot. Got to play a safety here now. So what he's looking at is where the white's going to be and what sort of shot he's going to leave Des. He's going to just run off the 15. White ball just down into the open part of the table so that Des can only get to his 4 ball. It's a good shot from Jordan. Kept himself in the frame. Des plays off the cush to pot the 7. That's a great shot from D Blair. Des with a straight shot on the 4, just electing to stop it and roll this black to the middle. Cueing off the cush bit. Nice straight shot. Oh, and he's missed it. Slightly hampered by the cushion, but you're still back Des to pot that. It's given Jordan a lifeline in this frame. So just to score in from the other table as well, Steve Denton playing Rod Buck. Steve Denton, recent winner of the $10,000 two-shot tournament, played in Woolston just last week. Steve taking the first frame over Rod Buck. A nice shot there from Jordan. Takes a big breath. One nice straight shot on the 10 ball here. Give him a nice straightforward black for the first frame. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. And Jordan will take this first frame. Big welcome to all the viewers watching the live stream, this Wild Turkey sponsored Clubs New Zealand 8-Ball National Championship singles event. D Blair breaking the second frame. So dry break. Bit of a tight frame the first one. Des having an opportunity on the 8-ball, but not executing, and Jordan with a nice little finish to take the first frame. Just a reminder that all these matches are currently best of 7 frames, first to 4. Jordan opting for littles, and they certainly look the better of the set here. The only ball Jordan's going to have to try and develop or create out of trouble is that 7 ball. Hampered up the top of the table next to the 14. All the other balls and nice open play. He's got a good worker with the 3 ball. Jordan just looking at the angle here, he wants to get off this 3 ball. Possibly try and develop the 7 here. He was trying to develop the 7, but he's kissed into that 12 ball. Not only has he not developed the 7, but he's left the cue ball very awkward. Jordan may have a path here for the 5 ball through to the middle. That's a bit fortuitous. He does. Nice clean pot. It's not getting any easier there for Jordan. Steve Denton winning the 2nd frame in the table next door to us, taking a 2-0 lead against Rod Buck. Jordan just electing to promote the 1. Leave Des with a very tough start here. But the frame certainly was an opportunity there for Jordan. Des just has to ensure he doesn't give Jordan an opportunity to bring that 7 out. It's a great little cannon there. Doesn't want to give Jordan an opportunity to bring the 7 out and play safe, or give him the opportunity to pop one of his balls and bring the 7 out via a pot. There's a lot Des is thinking about here. Obviously he's trying to think about potting his own balls, but he's also wary of what he's going to leave if and when he misses. 13 to the side here for Des. Good effort from Des. It's a tough shot. What he's done is he's left distance here. Jordan with the 1 ball, very straight. He's going to have a hard time developing this 7. Jordan a little bit indecisive here. He's just trying to cover this corner hole. Really wasn't making an effort to pot that 1. He just wanted to put it in a more favourable position so he can use it to flick his 7 out, which is just stuck in between 2 of Des's stripes there. You can see at the top of the table. So just had a result in from our last 32 game. Chris Bowman 4, George Elvin 3, Chris Bowman into the last 16. easy now. He's going to try and develop. He's got a kiss, but he's only developed one of his balls and not into a favourable position. It was a great pot. Just didn't quite get enough action on the cue ball to go into that cluster like he would have liked. So again, Des is going to have to play safe here. Using the rest. Difficult shot. Nudging the 14 back off the rail. So what he's done there is he's cut out Jordan's access to the one ball. Didn't want to leave Jordan on the one, because that would have afforded Jordan an opportunity to pot his one and get that 7 into open play. Score update between Matt McInnes, Simon Singleton, 2-all. It's the last 16 match. Jordan with that 7 and 15 ball tied up, and Jordan having the one ball over that top left corner, just nudging a 6 out, and again leaving Des just a little bit awkward. Covered Des's 15 via the black. Des has played a clever shot there, so he's promoted his 14 out, played the white deliberately in behind his own 12, which will force Jordan on the one ball. And of course, awkward queuing. That's a clever shot there from Des. Jordan just electing to tap onto the one ball. His frame's certainly still in the balance. Des has a worker down at the bottom of the table with 15 ball, positioned nicely over one of the corner pockets. And it's all about, unfortunately for the viewers, it's a bit of tip-tap here, while those two balls are still tied up next to each other. So Des played the 14 ball. Okay, interesting shot there from Des. Just tried to play the 14 back across table, possibly to the side rail, or close. Certainly wanted to get it close to the one. Jordan with an opportunity now to cover that side rail. Oh, that's a great shot from Jordan. Really, really well executed shot there. Des has got no choice now. Take his 15, but he's played the right shot. Stacked it over the corner hole. So Jordan just asking the referee to watch his shot. He's going to play a soft shot here just to develop a 7. It's close to the 12. It's a good shot. He's brought the 7 into open play. So now Jordan with a little bit of ascendancy. He's got that corner pocket covered, but Des is looking at the 12 and maybe looking at trying to blow this into those two balls. No, he's just trying to roll it in there, cover up that one. So the game of chess continues. Each frame's important. Neither player wanting to give it away. Jordan playing a nice shot there, just electing to Just run the 7 over. Des really looking at covering up that one ball, but Jordan's got a good opportunity here to, if he can probably just tap this one back over the hole and wait for the next shot. No, he's gone for the pot. Thought he could have just tapped that over and waited one more visit to try and get back and tap onto the 6 and work a free ball. He's going to have to go up and down the table now. Jordan's still in control, but this is a very important shot. How's the pace? Off the cushion. It's not bad. It's a good shot, very good shot from Jordan. And now he can just tap the one ball. That's right, and leave Des very awkward. So the reason why Jordan's played that shot, for those of you who don't know, Des can't snooker Jordan on his last ball. If he does, Jordan will have a free ball, which means he can play any one of Des's set. So Des has really got to think about what's going on here. So what he's done is he's brought the 14 out. He knows he's given Jordan a free ball, but with the 12 and the 1 there, free ball can't seal the frame yet for Jordan because he can't just hit the 12 onto the 1 and pot it because it's not on. So Jordan's options here are he can play one of Des's set first, he can play the 12, maybe try and knock that 1 a little closer to the hole. He can play Des's 14 and try and split it out. I don't think he'd be doing that. I think he'd just be touching the 12 ball and knocking that 1 ever closer to that corner hole. But those balls were touching, and that's what happens. A delicate little shot like that. He's got it wrong. He's opened the pocket right up now for Des. Des taking his worker first. But we saw a mistake from Jordan, and now we see a mistake from Des. Not only has he left himself a lot lower on the table than he would have liked, but he's hampered. He can't have a clean shot at the 12. He's going to have to play the 14 ball here. It looks like onto the 12. Still on, but very tough. Wow. Wow. He's got very lucky there. He was trying to play the combination. He missed the combination, but the ball that he hit, the 14 ball, has dropped in following. And what's even better for Des is the 12 has gone up table, and he's got a clear shot at the 12 now. It's a clean pot there from Des. But just again slightly overrun it. He's got a shot on the black to the side pocket to tie this up at 1-all. Just didn't quite cue that nicely as he would have liked, and Jordan shouldn't have any trouble here. It's about to be 2-0 to Jordan. So bad mistakes there from 3 consecutive shots really from the players. Jordan will gladly take that lead. So a reminder that this is the last 16 of the Singles Championship. Over 250 players started the event. We're down to the nitty-gritty. So J Maehe and D Blair playing on our feature table at the moment. Jordan been playing competitive pool over in Australia. Just returned to New Zealand. First time playing in the Nationals in quite a few years. D Blair, multiple-time New Zealand singles 8-ball champion. dry break there from Jordan will bring Des back to the table, and he looks hungry to get back in this match after making that mistake in the last frame. Just giving himself a little pep talk, just off camera there, just mouthing a few words to himself, trying to hype himself up. All the balls are on here. He's just saying to himself, come on mate, you have to put these away and get back in this match. Just taking small ones, just drops the one in the air. So he's just, really the trouble ball here for Des is the 2 ball. He's going to want to take the 6 out fairly early on so he can run the 2 ball up that rail into the pocket where the 6 obstructs at the moment. Back doubling the 2. He's hit it pretty well. But again, that middle pocket's come back. Just underhit it a little bit. And Nap's just pushed it into the jaw. It was Des's toughest ball. He was certainly in good shape to clear had that dropped. Jordan back at the table. It's a tough shot to start, but a little bit uncharacteristic of Jordan there. Certainly on, and Des now with a prime opportunity to take this frame. Just got to connect a few dots here. He's got a couple of very good workers to use here to gain his position. So it looks like he's opted to play the 4. No, he's going to take the 5. The ball he's trying to work on again is the 6. Good shot there from Des, confident pot. He's going to play the 4 in here for the 6 ball. Just dropping that in. So one good shot here from Des on the 6, which will afford him position to the 3, and he should be able to transition nicely to the black ball to take this frame. Yeah, very nicely cued there from Des. He's perfect on this 3 ball. Just a screw off the 3. He's bumped the black, but nice and easy enough, and he'll roll this black in to take a frame and get himself back into this match at 2-1. There it goes. So 2-1 to Jordan. Much quicker frame than the first couple we've seen. Referee just cleaning some of the chalk and finger marks off the table there. All the tables played on this year's Nationals are on cue tables. Beautiful tables, very nice cloth. Des just inspecting the rack, just making sure all the balls are touching. If there's a little bit of a gap between some of the object balls, it can hamper the break, the spread off the break. A little bit light on that break, Des. It's an open table for Jordan. remember this is the last 16 match in the singles of the main event, the New Zealand 8 Ball Championships. So winner will advance to the quarterfinals, to the last 8. Jordan opting for smalls. Good shot there from Jordan. Claiming the set. Certainly in reasonable shape here. Wants to play this 3 in, come out for the 5 to the side pocket. Just waiting on a player on another table to play their shot. Simon Singleton. Simon's just knocked in a black ball on the table next door to us to go 3-2 up against Matt McInnes in the last 16. Jordan just played that 3 in nicely, as we said, to gain shape on this 5 ball to the side pocket. Just looking at where he wants to be after this shot. Jordan looking at running the one up the line here. It's a little bit awkward, but if he can get this close to the corner pocket, it will certainly help. He's just looking at where he's going to be. If it goes in or not, he wants to make sure that he's got a bit of coverage, or he's got a shot on one of his own balls. He's played that up the line, but he's hit the knuckle of the middle pocket. He's okay though. It's fallen safe, and although he hasn't gained the corner pocket like he would have wanted to, certainly hasn't left Des a lot of options here. Des will just look at running the 11 up the line here. Nice and clean. A little bit of a free shot there from Des, because had it not dropped, there was no position, no pot on for Jordan. Des just going to look at working away at these ones up the top rail here. Ball to the corner. Nicely done. So Des just pointing his cue there to where he needs to be to get on that 12 ball. So needs to be over the top side of the table as we look. If you can see the studs on the table, the one just to the right hand side of the middle pocket. That's the sort of area he wants to get the cue ball in at some stage, so he can play that 12 ball to the corner pocket. Just jawed that shot, Des, and so you can see there, though, he did get the wide over to that side of the table. He would have had a shot on the 12, but missing that 10 ball certainly gives Jordan a good chance here. Jordan just looking at the angle of the one ball required to the middle pocket. The pot is not really the issue here for Jordan. It's about holding shape for his next shot after the one. Maehe elected, he's playing the 6 ball to the corner here. tougher shot, but he was hoping to get better shape, and it's worked out nicely. So now Jordan just piecing together these last 3 balls, how he can run these out, take a 3-1 lead. Just a slight wait here, Jordan waiting for a play on another table. Rod Buck playing against Steve Denton. Jordan now looking at the 2 ball. 2 ball down to the corner pocket. So the thing we like about this shot here is he's playing a little bit of a shot to nothing here. He's trying to pot the 2, hold shape for his next ball. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. He'll play the 4 to the corner, 1 to the side pocket, and then the 8 ball. And it should be very shortly 3-1 to Jordan. Nice potty from Jordan required. Nothing fancy to be done with the cue ball. And wobbled, wiped its feet on the way in, but he's okay. One ball to the side pocket for the black to the corner. He's just played the 4. So he'd like to have been a little bit straighter on the 1 ball, but he's still okay. He's played it confidently and screwed it back off the side rail. Very nice shot. Just keeping himself up this end of the table, and after this black, he'll take a 3-1 lead. Nicely done. Jordan with a 3-1 lead. Remember, these games are best of 7, so first to 4. Jordan just 1 frame away from making it through to the quarterfinals. A reminder that D Blair is a multiple-time 8-ball singles New Zealand champion. There's plenty of fight left in this match yet. On the other table, we've got Simon Singleton and Matt McInnes. Simon with a 3-2 advantage and looks to be on a finish here for the match. He's got 1 ball left in the black. We'll keep you updated on that one. Jordan stepping in to break here, the 4th frame. Just ignore that score on the screens, viewers. The score is 3-1 to Jordan. First to 4, best of 7. Here we go, just had that updated. So it is 3-1 to Jordan and a good break, but it looks dry. So Des will have to take advantage of this. Result in from the other table, Simon Singleton has made that finish and taken out one of the top players, Matt McInnes. So Matt McInnes falling at the last 16 and Simon Singleton into the quarterfinals. So Des Blair here, looking at getting back into the match. Hoping to have someone else sit down and join me soon. Always good to have a couple of opinions and a couple of comments going on. Des has just played the 9 across the hole. He wasn't all that confident with that, he knows it. There's a good chance there for Des. team back at the table. And Jordan, I know, will have one thing on his mind. Take this opportunity, take the framing match. Don't let Des Blair back at the table.
We're into it right now.
Just having what he wants to be. Popping this forward on the side pocket. Holding for shape on the one. Possibly running down for the two on the side pocket. So, about to be joined by Werner Fontaine in the commentary here. A little bit firm there from Jordan, maybe a little bit of nerves. He's run a lot further than we would have liked. And big welcome now to Werner, who's joining me for some commentary here. G'day, Werner.
Yeah, how you going, Brett?
I'm well.
Yeah.
I'm wishing I was still playing, but
yeah,
I bet you're all the same.
Me too. Yeah, that's right. So Jordan's going well. He's 3-1 up. He's just got to keep his head together here, not worry about the score. You know, he's on the hill, but he's got a bit of work left. And obviously Des is a good player, but he's at the table.
Oh, nice shot there from
He's played that well.
Jordan. Just using the 11 ball to hold the white.
Yeah, so his last hard ball is really the 7, although the 6 and 3 are a little bit tricky next to each other. He's looking at them now. Jordan's a good player. I actually played quite a bit of pool with him in Australia. We both came back about the same time a year ago.
Right. You mentioned that earlier. He's been playing some top pool over there in Australia and just come back to New Zealand.
Very good. Seems to have got used to the 2-inch wide again. So it's just that 7 now, really. He'll probably just run the 7 through for the 5 and...
Then it gets a little bit tricky.
That's right. It's that, yeah.
So, straightforward 7 here for Jordan, really, but as Werner mentioned, he's going to get shape on the 5, but it's about finding position to one of these other 2 balls. He's just looking at where he needs to be.
Yeah, that's right. Ordinarily, you'd sort of look at your last ball to get on the black, and right now it's hard to say. It depends where this goes.
Look at that cue action, Werner. Very still, nice straight arm.
Yeah,
cue,
he's playing very
right
confidently.
Wish I could cue like that.
I mean, he'll probably follow the 5 through with a bit of top right and get on that 6. 6-3-8 would be the clearance from here. So it looks like the 6.
Where's that 6 going, Werner? Is he on it now?
Well, it's hard to say. It looks like he's actually on it.
If he's on it to the middle.
Wow, I can't tell, eh? Yeah, that's the
he's
shot.
On it.
Could be all over for Des.
If this goes in... Oh, well... If that had gone in, I think the match was over, but Des has got a chance.
Well,
now.
he's really just got to keep it together now, forget the score, just play the balls.
Des just looking at the order of the shots here.
Yeah, he's got that 9 as a parachute, but
coverage there.
He's just really just got to concentrate on the balls, nothing else.
Well, that had a little bit of a wobble on the way in, but you can see Des,
he's got to find his rhythm. He's been off the table a bit.
He has, and you can't see off camera, but Des again, just giving himself a little bit of a pep talk. He's one of the best players in New Zealand, and he's just got to concentrate on finding some position off this 9 and potting out these last 3 balls after this.
This could be his last shot.
No, he's played the 11. Is it there? It's not. It's certainly given Jordan a chance for the match now, Werner.
Yeah. 6, probably. It's hard to say whether the 5 will go past the 9. It might do. It'll certainly go past the 11. He's just got to get on it.
Just looking at the angle of the pot on the 6, he's going to have to come right back up table for the 3 or the 5.
Yeah, and probably try and land on the 3, I'd say.
That's right.
In the same pocket.
One confident pot here, run the white back up. He's done that. Where's the
he's
white
overhit it.
He's okay.
Wow.
Perfect. Look at that.
Decided to go 3 cushions and not 1.
I think it was just about judging the pace.
Well, you know, there's a bit of adrenaline at this stage.
There's only 2 things that can go wrong there, and that's not getting back up the table and running into that 11
I mean, he's got a
ball,
perfect angle on the 3. It's done across. That was some shot on the 6.
just got to get shape on this 5 now. He's punched it over nicely.
Shot, Geordie!
So he's just got to be careful here. He could hit the 11 and cover the... He's not there yet. I mean,
I think he'll try and hold for the black inside pocket.
Well, yeah, that's right. That's right.
What he's looking at.
That's right.
Just play a delicate little screw on the 5. It's a big pocket over there with 11, if he can just hold the white about.
Yeah, these pockets are very big in the middle, bigger than usual, probably.
Just going to try and play a dinky little shot on the 5 here and hold the cue ball about with the 5, just in front of the 5.
I'll lay you $2,000.
He's there. Very nice shot.
Yeah.
And look at the shape he's got on the black for the match.
Perfect.
I'll put $2,000 up. Stephen,
Still got to get it.
Few people watching this game will be very happy with this result. Jordan now with the black for the match.
Yes, he's come out of a tough stable.
He has. He's there. That's a great run for Jordan.
Yes.
Progresses into the last 8, knocking over D Blair.
That's right. Well done, Jordan.
A couple of high fives going on in the background there. Happy man is J Maehe, and we'll take a quick break and we'll join you back for another match very soon.